Good morning. Today I'm making vegan cheese. The main ingredient in this cheese is cashews. Now I've soaked them for a couple of hours and they're nice and soft and ready to be blended. I'll go through the other ingredients as I add them to the blender. This is a really easy recipe. Anyone can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. It's also gluten-free, and honestly, when you try this recipe for the first time, the cheese is a little bit interesting to taste, almost like a pate, and then you get used to it, and once you develop that taste, you know, it's an acquired taste, but once you get it, it's beautiful. And you can get this recipe and mix it around with different flavors if you like. Just try anything, you know. You might like to put in some other herbs that I haven't put in. So we'll show you how simple it is. In go the cashews, into my blender, of course, my favourite instrument in the kitchen. We go with that. Now I've got a large clove of garlic that I've slightly chopped. I've got some oregano, which I have got some leaves out of my garden, plus some dried oregano, just to give it a little bit of a punch. And also some basil leaves. You can use dried basil leaves, but I just pick it out of the garden. Now I've got some nutritional yeast. This is 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Nutritional yeast has vitamin B12 in it. So for all you vegans looking to boost up your vitamin B12, your nutritional yeast is a go. I like to buy one that's in a container that I can actually pour it or just, you know, splash it out. It's really good. Some of them come in a bag, but this one's a really good container. I've got some corn flour in with that. I've got a little bit of beautiful maple syrup. Yummy. Let's pop that in. We've got some lemon juice and a little salt. However much you like. I don't like a lot of salt. Alright, so I think that's all the ingredients at the moment. And we're just going to pulse that. So enjoy doing that. Now you want this fairly fine because you want your cheese to have no lumps. If you want it lumpy, I'm not sure how it would come out, but you could give that a go as well. I like mine nice and smooth, so my cheese comes out lovely for having with crackers and little bits of vegetable. Oh, the smell that is coming out of there, that's really nice. So now what we have to do is put a couple more ingredients and also add it to the stove. So this one, it does mean a little bit of cooking, but it's really not a lot at all. Alright, so I had my trusty ramekins. I've got 4 little ones. And what I do is I have some spray olive oil and I just give it a little squirt and then go round just to get the excess off. And that's all you need to pop it in when you're finished. I also have trusty whisk. And what you do is put the water in and some agar. And we just want to bring that to the boil. don't want to overblend this mixture either. Make sure you get it all out. Alright, so we're going to put that to the mixture now before it gets hot. So we're just going to mix this up a little bit. And whisk. Whisk until it thickens. And you'll know when it starts thickening. It slightly turns creamier. Starting to get hot already. Now when you're doing the ramekins, you can always use some sunflower oil or some oil that isn't fragrant, well, I suppose grapeseed oil, something like that, just so that when your cheese comes out, you don't have that oily, sticky taste of the oil on the cheese. That's coming along nicely, and just leave it for a second and then stir it again. It'll come up, and as soon as it starts to bubble, that's when we want to take it off. We don't really want to overheat it. We're just waiting for it to start bubbling, because that's when it's going to thicken. Now I can show you mine. It's starting to bubble. Starting to bubble and thicken up. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's just on the bubble. And yeah, it's thickening up. It's like a volcano just erupting. Oh, you can hear it. Okay, so that's good. Now that's thick enough, and I'm gonna take that off the heat. And I've got my ramekins. Tip a little bit into each. And I like to try to get it all out if I can. That is so good. You've got to try it. And that wasn't hard, was it? Alright. I'm just getting the rest of that out because you don't want to waste one little bit of this, because I tell you what, it's great. Okay, that's it. Excuse me. Just clear around your ramekin so it's all neat. And I just like to give them a little bit of a bang, just so they go a little bit flatter on top, because what you're going to do is turn them up, and you want them fairly flat so they sit nicely on your plate. Basically that's it. Pop them in the fridge for a couple of hours. It's a shame I can't show you how they taste, but they're pretty good. I'll show you when they come out of the fridge. I'm back with the cheese, and it's in the little ramekins. What you want to do is just get a dampened knife and run it around the edge and just pop it at the bottom, and that'll just help it pop out like that. And so to serve, you just pop it on a platter, maybe with a little bit of the hummus you made earlier. I'll pop it on there. You might want to cut up a couple of chives. I've got a few here out of the garden, and just roughly chop them. Pop them on top there. And we'll just give that a little go, shall we? Cut it up. Take a nice little chunk. Don't be stingy, just hoe into it. Maybe an avocado, a little bit of dip there, and of course a glass of wine. Why not? Ask a few friends over and you'll be laughing.